I'm trying to eat my lunch.
You've been avoiding me all day.
I've already said my piece. Maybe I just don't want to talk.
Sure, but I know you want to turn back and fight, but justice is too strong. We got lucky. Next time, there will be twice as many of them. Or they'll carry lethal weapons, or...
So we meet them with our own weapons. On our own turf. We fight them to our last breath. We protect our family. We don't run. I wouldn't have run if not for you.
That's unfair, sis.
I've lost my appetite.
When you have a moment, I'd like to talk about something.
How's it going?
The bus is operating as expected, the humidity is low and our visibility is high. It's going well.
With you, I mean. How are you doing?
I'm operating within expected parameters, although I'm detecting some abnormal data from one of my subroutines. I'm sure it's nothing. I can run a self-diagnosis if you wish.
Okay.
Self-diagnosis will be completed in 37 minutes. Can I assist you with anything?
How fast are you going?
As fast as this vehicle can go.
Just don't get caught speeding, okay?
My programming won't allow it.
I guess my sister managed to put Humpty Dumpty together again.
Pardon me. Oh, right, I am Humpty Dumpty. She did an excellent job. She's a very skilled mechanic. I recommend staying seated when we're in motion, in case I need to make a sudden stop.
How many hours until Utah?
About 4 hours to the border. We'll stop for the night once we've crossed into Utah. We won't make it to New Jerusalem today.
That's fine. We're not scheduled to arrive before midday tomorrow.
That won't be a problem. I'll continue driving until sunset today, and we'll set off again at first light. I recommend staying seated when we're in motion, in case I need to make a sudden stop.
Did you fix that drone? What does it do?
He is a cartography drone. I'll make him useful to us. I recommend staying seated when we're in motion, in case I need to make a sudden stop.
Any luck with the self-diagnosis?
It'll be 36 minutes until it completes.
So, about this abnormal data.
It could be anything. It's probably related to my injury at our previous stop. My servos may need readjustments.
That won't interfere with you driving the bus.
Not at all, ma'am. Feel free to adjust the radio. It's on the shelf above the seating area.
Someone should wake Noam. They've been sleeping all morning.
There's nothing to look at. Might as well sleep through Nevada.
I'll be happy if I never see a desert again. Is Theo sleeping too?
I'm not sleeping.
Are you knitting? You knit?
Do you have a problem with that?
Not at all. I'm actually impressed.
What do you want now? Are you just gonna hover?
How are you?
What?
I said, how
You
are
know how I am? Miserable. Angry. Exhausted. What is it now?
You should eat something.
Okay, you're right, whatever. I'll eat something.
Not at all.
Did you detect any problems with our robot driver when you fixed it up?
Why?
It just told me there was some abnormal code. Maybe due to the injuries it suffered the other day.
You're saying I did a bad job putting it back together? Because I can tell you right now, I didn't.
I didn't say that. I was only asking because...
Whatever's wrong with it, it's not on me, okay?
What was I saying?
We chase the ghosts in the meme machine. This town's in a ghost town state. time and reason, tracking echoes from another season. It's not fair. I'm trying my best with Ziggy, and I'm getting tired of her stonewalling me. We have to resolve things. It's affecting everyone. And I'm worried about her, but I can't get through to her. Like me, she's a pragmatist, and maybe that's what's causing friction. We're too alike to ever get along. I don't know, kid. I'm almost starting to regret bringing her with us.
Yo.
Does the robot seem moody to you?
I really can't tell. I'm trying to find something to draw, but this landscape doesn't inspire great art. I can only draw a gnome's head so many times before it gets weird. And your sister doesn't like sitting still.
You're not working on your magnum opus?
My what?
Your comic book.
Graphic novel, and it's called Displaced, not Magnus Opium. I honestly don't feel inspired to work on a generational epic about Republic refugees in Pacifica right now. I'll get back to it at some point.
Magnum opus means masterpiece.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You're too hard on yourself.
Never. Never too hard. Speaking of hard things, I can't stop thinking about the battle we had with Justice. It's not like I didn't enjoy punching fascists in the face. Great pastime. But they're like the Postal Service. They're just gonna keep coming no matter what you do, and there's never an end to it. So what's the point? The only way to take Justice down is to do it from within. Anything else is just barking at postal trucks. Man, I wish I hadn't skipped breakfast, even though I'm so through with porridge. Aw, beef jerky would be the absolute shit right about now.
What about the pack of strongmans I gave you?
Finished it. Back in Liberty. It was really good, and now I have regrets. Ugh, but I only have myself to blame.
So, knitting.
Yes.
Cool. How's it going?
In general or with this knit?
Both.
Fine and dandy. What's going on, Pax? I don't like to be rude, but I'm a bit preoccupied.
I didn't realize you were into, this thing.
And now you do. Go on. I've heard all the jokes.
No jokes. We all need a hobby. Who are you knitting for?
My niece.
Nice. How
What
old
do you
is
want,
she?
Pax? I need to finish this knit. Maybe check in with the others, like your sister. It sounds like she isn't having the best time.
Do we practice before tonight's gig?
I feel good about tonight.
I had a chat with our driver. They said something about abnormal data. They're running a self-diagnosis program.
I wouldn't worry. It's an old model. There are always software issues. The self-diagnosis will catch anything serious before it becomes a problem.
Sup? Hey.
I love you, Mummy.
Yo.
Yes?
I'm afraid we need to make an unscheduled stop. The vehicle is low on fuel. There is a standard energy station coming up on our right. Refueling will take about 10 minutes.
We should resupply while we're there. Maybe get something for dinner.
Dinner? From a service station?
Yes?
No, Theo, no.
I'll start refueling. It will take about 10 minutes. You should probably disembark.
The sun is not doing my vitiligo any favors.
We should look for sunscreen.
Or even better, stay out of the sun completely.
I can literally feel my skin melting.
I hope the station's open. It looks a bit
Awesome?
abandoned.
What the heck? Hey, that's all right, man!
Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, it's gonna stop, right? It's stopping? The robot's just playing with us? Any second now. Any second.
I don't think it's stopping, Sai.
Where's Gnome?
Shit!
They're on the bus.
Well, that's good, right? Gnome can just bring the bus back when they wake up, right? Right? Yeah? No? Shit!
I can't believe we're stuck here.
I swear I'll tear that goddamn thing apart when we catch up with the bus.
I don't understand. Luna reprogrammed it. Robots can't just ignore their programming.
I told you there was a problem. You told me not to worry about it.
Perhaps someone installed malware when we were on that detour. That shouldn't be possible, though. Not without a direct connection. And the robot would have warned us.
Do not blame me for this, Theo. I was against that robot from the start.
Fair enough. It could be worse. I put a tracker on the bus. It tells us how far and which direction. But we won't catch up by walking. And the tracker has a limited range.
We're never seeing that bus again. Why the hell did the robot hijack our bus? What does a robot need a bus for? And what's gonna happen to Gnome?
Let's just focus on what we can do. Station's open, there must be someone around who can help us.
Or call the cops on us. I know. Stay positive.
Who are you calling?
Who do you think? I'm trying to get in touch with Mom, or anyone who knows what happened to them.
Is that a good idea? What if they're tracking all calls coming into Camp Cedar?
So what if they are? It's a random call from the middle of Nevada. Big fucking deal. I have to find out if Mom is safe.
This is a real pickle we've found ourselves in.
I'm sorry. A pickle?
I knew I shouldn't have trusted the robot. We'll check inside. Coming?
I'll stay here. Keep a lookout.
Let's check out the store.
After you.
Yeah, picking up number 4. I'll stay here. Keep a lookout. Maybe the bus will turn around. Maybe
excuse
I
me.
can hitch a ride back home.
Is there a car we could rent or borrow around here?
Afraid not, ma'am. Unless you count the wreck in the garage, and that's run its last mile. The closest dealership is probably in Reno or New Jerusalem. and there are no buses around here, except for the one you arrived in, that is. This is the first time in 30 years I've seen a bus drop someone off here. I have to warn you, ma'am, there's unlikely to be another bus anytime soon.
Who's that on the poster?
Oh, well, that's my Betty, the love of my life. She's a swell gal. We came off the assembly line at the same time, and I knew as soon as I laid eyes on her, she was the one.
Okay. Everyone deserves love. So, is she?
Betty?
Right. Is Betty around?
Oh, no. She works at Betty's Diner. No Betty's ever worked at a Standard Energy service station.
Silly me. And this diner, is it close? You guys see each other on Sundays or something?
I haven't seen my Betty since, well, we shipped from the factory. I honestly don't know where she works. Alls I know is she works at a diner. And not just any diner, mind. A Betty's
Diner. Got it. Sad story being separated from the one you love.
It is. I wrote her a letter a few decades ago, but so far I haven't been able to send it. I have to warn you, ma'am, there's unlikely to be another bus anytime soon.
Hey, Sai? Check this out.
What up? Hot dog! A genuine Henry and Betty portrait poster from the 1980s! That must be worth a penny!
Sorry, you lost me.
Betty loves Henry. Henry loves Betty. The show, the comics, the merch.
Sai, I grew up in a forest commune with a bunch of hippies who thought robots were a sign of the moral apocalypse.
Right, I almost forgot your tragic backstory. So, where's your Betty, mister? Is she close to here?
Well, like I told your friend, I don't know where my Betty is. Alls I know is she works at a Betty's Diner.
I know, believe me, I dream of eating at a Betty's. Are there any between here and Salt Lake?
There used to be. At one point, there was more than 1,000 Betty's Diners in the Republic. Although, that's decades ago now. Unfortunately, I don't know which are still open or which one my Betty works at. I wrote her a letter about 20 years ago, but I never got around to sending it.
Dude, you're breaking my heart.
The only folks we see on a regular basis around here are riders, and the occasional Justice Patrol.
What was that letter you were talking about? The one you wrote to Betty?
Did someone say Betty?
Oh, yes. I've got it right here. It has a stamp, but no address, because I don't know where my Betty is. I wish I could be with her. Provide for her, make sure she's okay. But since I can't take care of her, at least I can write to her. Tell her I love her.
Oh, that might be the saddest thing I've ever heard. Look, Henry, give us that letter. If we find your Betty on the road, when we find your Betty, we'll give her the letter.
Much obliged, young lady. You're a real sweetheart. Usually in that order. But it's months since the authorities last showed up. Not much of interest going on out here in the desert.
Are you able to call for a Justice Patrol?
There's an alarm that connects with their switchboard in Reno, but, well, I'm lucky if they show up at all. Last time, it took 3 days before they sent a car. And then the officers threatened to shut me off. They don't like to come out here into riders' territory.
Do you get a lot of bikers here?
We do. I don't mean to be unfriendly, but we could do with fewer of them. If they buy anything at all, it's just green liquor. They light a fire in the parking lot to let others know there's a party going on. And then they just drink. Sometimes they steal stuff, if there's anything left to steal. And by the time justice shows up, if they show up, the riders are long gone. So, what are you folks doing here? I'm guessing you're not here to fuel up.
How often do you see these bikers?
Pretty often. But they don't operate on a schedule. They show up, buy booze, and light a fire in the lot. I figure the fire is some sort of signal, because it usually doesn't take long for more to show. And then they party. For hours. They don't bother me much, but they scare away other customers. And when they're drunk, they'll often shoplift.
Do you know if there's any taxis around or like ride-sharing services?
I'm afraid there are no taxis, ma'am. As for ride-sharing services...
Never mind.
Take your time. I've got all day.
That wasn't a public bus, that was our tour bus. Our robot driver decided to do a runner.
Oh, dear. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry a robot did that to you. There must be something very wrong with it.
You can say that again.
There must be something very wrong
Okay,
with it.
no. So we're basically stuck here.
I'm afraid so, ma'am.
Thanks.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
I'll stay here. Keep a lookout. Maybe the bus will turn around. Maybe I can hitch a ride back home.
I can't remember the last time I was inside of Standard Energy. This place brings back so many memories. Ugh.
Ready to head out soon?
Anytime. Theo's wallet's on the bus, so we're not getting any souvenirs today.
We need to catch up with that bus.
I might have something. Let's regroup outside.
Please come again.
So, what do we do now?
We need a way to draw their attention.
Whose attention?
Horned riders.
What? Fuck that! Are you serious?
It might backfire. But I see where you're going with this.
Coming through. This mural is pretty cool.
There's no car, but the robot attendant gave me an idea. This is biker gang territory, and this station is a gathering spot. Bikers mean bikes. Bikes mean...
A way out. Let me know what I can do.
Welcome to Standard Energy, folks.
Another robot. Great.
See you later, folks.
Infiltrated by your
Theo, unlock this door for me.
You think that's a good idea?
Okay, I trust you. If you think this will help us get out of here.
Z! You kept the trucks in Liberty running. Can you help me figure out why this one doesn't start?
Well, if it helps us get out of here. Okay, someone's removed the control module, probably to scavenge parts. Motor won't start without it. We're not getting anywhere without a control module, but if you find one, I can help you install it.
Welcome back. Welcome back. What can I do for you this time, ma'am?
Remind me what happens when the writers show up.
Same thing every time. They buy a few bottles of my cheapest grain alcohol and light a fire in the parking lot. Before long, more riders arrive, and then they party until they pass out. Bye now.
Z. I found a replacement control module. How do we install it?
Well, should be pretty easy as long as it fits. I'll show you where it goes, but you'll have to install it, because I don't feel like getting electrocuted today. Looking good, but the truck's out of juice. Okay, we'll need to refuel.
Hey, Sai? Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask you to lift anything, but I am going to ask you to push. We need to get this truck over to one of the refillers.
Sounds fun. I can do that.
Yo, Theo. None of us have cash, but we need to get this truck juiced up.
So, what do you want me to... Oh. You want me to hack the refiller? I'm not sure I approve, but I'm impressed you got the truck working. I guess I'll have to play my part. Ah, it's filling up. And it stopped. I guess the Henry figured out we're stealing juice. Well, there should be enough juice to get us to the bus. It hasn't moved for a while.
Let's go.
Wait, who's driving? No. No.
Yes.
Please.
Fuck. Fuck. Fine.
I don't think this, vehicle will take us much farther.
Well, it got us this far.
By the skin of our teeth. My life as your private driver ends now. I still feel bad about almost running over that kangaroo. Never again.
Kangaroo.
There it is.
Still in one piece. This is good.
But parked in a ditch and through a fence, which is less good.
Where's Gnome?
Hopefully still on the bus.
Let's be cautious. I don't think we have anything to fear from the robots. But...
We don't know that. You guys stay... Gnome? Where are you? Gnome? Gnome!
Oh, hey, I was just... I took a nap.
You okay?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be okay? What's going on? Are we stopping?
You slept through all of that?
All of what?
You
Where
better
are
come
we?
outside.
So, let me get this straight.
You lost the bus and me, stole a truck, followed Theo's tracker to an abandoned trailer park, and now we're all stuck here in the middle of nowhere.
That about sums it up, yeah.
on the positive side, we found the bus.
The bus?
And also Gnome.
Sure, we can probably get the bus back on the road, but...
Who'll drive? Hey, don't look at me! After driving that death trap today, I'm out. For good this time.
We need that robot.
I feel responsible. I should have realized something was happening. I should have woken up.
So, what do we do?
Not your fault, Gnome. It's that machine. We shouldn't have trusted it.
I say we find the robot. It's either that or continue the journey in the truck until we run out of fuel.
I don't know what to do.
That's okay. Neither do I.
Well, someone needs to take charge.
While you guys figure that out, I'm staying right here.
I'll check the bus for damage.
I'll help. At least some of us will be doing something useful.
Man, I'm still sleepy.
The sun feels nice. Although I could probably find some shade.
We're being infiltrated by...
What's the plan, Stan?
Should you be out in the sun?
A few minutes can't hurt. I have vitiligo. I'm not a vampire.
So far today, everything that can go wrong has gone wrong.
Turn that frown upside down.
Shut your damn mouth, girl.
We're still alive, and we found the bus. Also, Gnome.
How can you focus on drawing right now? I'm envious.
Girl, I draw to stop my mind from spinning out of control. It's how I cope. I keep forgetting we also found Gnome. Where are they? Did they hear me say that?
Bus won't do us any good without a driver.
You gonna ask me to drive?
I'm not.
Good. Are you gonna ask me to pull the bus out of the ditch?
Possibly.
I hate you. So much.
Sorry for not waking up earlier.
You okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm just a bit lightheaded. I guess I haven't been sleeping well. I think there's someone in there, inside the fence.
a normal someone. I can feel them. The emotions are loud and close, but there's a barrier between us.
You're sure there's an anomal in there?
It's not like I have a gaydar for our kind, but if they're close and using Vox...
You feel them.
It's not foolproof. I often don't pick up on anything, but when I do...
That's how you found me.
It's weird. They're close, but not. Definitely inside that trailer park, though.
I was worried you'd freak out when you woke up and realized you were on your own.
I slept like a rock.
I don't know how, but I'm envious.
So, what are we doing?
We need to look for that anomal. And our robot, of course.
More bikers could show up at any time.
Gnome says there's an anomal in there, somewhere.
Now I get it. This is about the anomal, not the robots. We need to get back on the road.
What?
How's it looking?
Fine, I think. Can't tell for sure yet.
Another pickle.
Oh, Mike, what the hell is up with you and pickles?
We're in one?
Oh, you're so annoying.
I'm glad you found me. Man, I'm still sleepy.
Do you want something?
The robot's not the only thing we need to look for. There's an anomal in there.
How do you know?
Gnome's hypersensitive to those things.
Fine, I'll help look, but this is not a sisterly bonding thing, okay?
If we don't find our robots, we're stuck here.
Ah, the sun feels nice.
Gnome sensed another anomal. In there.
In where? In there? The trailer park? What are they doing? I know. Stupid question. Maybe they're in trouble. We can't leave one of our own behind.
This is some industrial-grade fencing.
What's that?
No, just talking to myself. Sai,
What?
I need your help.
Am I lifting something?
Absolutely not. But maybe some light bending.
Fine. What am I to you, Pax? A tool?
A big and beautiful woman with inner and outer strength.
I love you, but fuck you. There. Happy?
Happy. Hey, everyone. This is what we're gonna do. I don't think we have a choice. We need to look for our robot and this anomal. Look, we can't leave an anomal behind, and we need a driver.
You're not going in there on your own.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
I think it's best for everyone that I stay behind. I'm still dizzy.
No, mind keeping watch?
None shall pass. I'll make bird noises if they do.
If you need me, I'll be there.
We need that bus back on the road. Sai?
I lift buses now. This is my life.
Would you rather join the adventuring party?
Oh, hell no. You go off on your little quest, and I'll have that bus back on the road when you return. With the robot.
Whatever's good for the group.
Guys, I might need your help in there.
Sure.
Yeah, just don't expect this to be some sort of bonding experience.
It's just a trailer park.
What were you expecting, Narnia?
But why the military-grade fence if it's just a trailer park?
Maybe they're really afraid of coyotes.
Or maybe it's not there to keep anything
Out, but to keep someone in.
Okay, that sounds both plausible and creepy.
Happy you're here with me, sis.
Oh, well, beat sitting around waiting. Let's just find your robot and get back on the road.
Some of these trailers look like props.
What do you mean?
I don't think they're real trailers. Empty shells with fake doors and windows.
That's very strange.
And if this isn't a real trailer park, what is it?
What if those are props and this is a set?
Like a movie set?
Yeah, or, I don't know, a stage? You know, like part of a theme park? Maybe they started building it and just never finished.
Desert world? It's possible. But what's our robot doing here?
Maybe it's a carny and this is where it used to work.
You goddamn backers murdered my vegetables!
Whoa.
Whoa,
Why'd you do that to my tomatoes?
Easy, dude, easy.
Who are you working for?
Sir, please, put the weapon down. We're not here to hurt you.
Are you Justice? That's a Justice gun, and...
What? No, man, I'm no cop. I'm just... Shut up! Don't try to mess with my head. You planning to starve me out? Force me back into the city to feed your machines?
Feed
Hey!
your...
What?
Theo! The gun!
What?
What? I'll fucking shoot you!
He's not...
He'll be fine, at least physically. But mentally, I don't know, he sounded just like Fred, haunted by paranoid delusions.
I see it. He's infected. Hang in there, tomato guy. You'll feel better soon. This must be the garden he was talking about.
It looks like someone ran a bulldozer over it.
This hasn't just been trampled, this has been...
Completely raised. Weird. Why are there rails running under the trailer? Any idea what this might be?
It looks like a locking mechanism.
A lock for what?
Don't ask me.
Star 1138 pound symbol.
What was that?
Star 1138 pound symbol.
What was that?
Is this leading us anywhere?
I know as much as you do, Bags. Let's keep working together. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
What do you think this place is?
Must have something to do with justice. If it can help us fight them, I'm happy to keep investigating.
Why assemble a fake trailer park?
Oh, maybe it's a show floor.
A show floor for a trailer park? Look around. Does this look like an S-Mart to you?
Shop smart. Shop S-Mart.
Did you guys try opening the doors?
They don't open. They're not real.
See? Check this out.
Fine. It's not powered. I can't do anything with this.
Star 1138 pound symbol.
What was that?
It's not powered. I can't do anything with this.
These elites engaging in ritual. It's all about
Why assemble a fake trailer park?
Oh, maybe it's a show floor.
A show floor for a trailer park? Look around. Does this look like an S-Mart to you?
Shop smart. Shop S-Mart.
Did you guys try opening the doors?
They don't open. They're not real.
It's not powered. I can't do anything with this. Power's back and it's turning on.
You've reached the Project Babel switchboard. All calls are recorded. Please enter your location identification number, followed by the pound key. Please enter your location identification number, followed by the pound key. Please enter your location identification number, followed by the pound key.
We need a location number, Theo.
Let's hope it's written somewhere.
We need a location number, Theo.
Let's hope it's written somewhere.
We need a location number, Theo.
Let's hope it's written somewhere.
Please enter your location identification number, followed by the pound key. Please enter your location Please enter your location identification number, followed by the pound key. Please enter your location identification number, followed by the pound key.
We need a location number, Theo.
Let's hope it's written somewhere.
Please enter your location identification number, followed by the pound key. Your location has been confirmed. 0165, Elko County Facility. Please enter your justice identification number, followed by the pound key.
It's lighter than it looks.
It's just...
I think it's turned off. Theo, can you check the rifle? I think it's powered off.
Sure. I know there's a trick to bypassing the fingerprint reader and turn the weapon on. Standard Republic-grade security, meaning bad. It's on. Careful.
Please enter your justice identification number, followed by the pound key.
Did that house just shake?
Something happened when you used the keypad.
They must be connected.
I'm not sure there's much left to destroy. Hey Z, give me a hand with this. Theo, I need you to lift this. Did you guys try opening the doors?
They don't open. They're not real.
Justice ID, Theo?
I'm not sure, but Justice weapons may be tied to a single user's ID.
Watch out!
Let go, Ziggy.
That was awesome.
There's a hidden staircase. Be careful. That's probably where they've all gone. Robot and riders.
You guys stay there. I'll check it out. Z, I need a hand. If we can get this thing open, maybe we can control the elevator.
You're blocking my way.
This is welded shut. We'd have to break it open, and that could damage it.
Hey, Theo, I need you, buddy. We got ourselves a control panel and an elevator.
I'll connect my deck. I can override the controls, but I don't know if I'll be able to do the same from another panel. If we all go down...
We might be stuck. You'll have to stay here. It's you and me for this one, Z. Let's do this. We'll find a way to signal you when we're ready to go back up. If you don't hear anything, recall the elevator in 1 hour. We'll be on it.
I swear, if we are descending into a zombie apocalypse,
Watch out for biker gangs, and bring our robot back in one piece.
Well... What's the matter with you?
Just the first time.
First
time in an elevator.
Of course it is. I wasn't thinking. Don't worry. They're safe.
How will you know? How old is this thing, and how deep does it even go? Exactly. We're basically in a coffin, descending into a tomb, and I'm gonna...
We're slowing down. It'll be fine, Z. Trust me.
I have a bad feeling about this. Okay. Holy shit. What is this place?
Looks like my old high school.
Why is there an underground school in the middle of the Nevada desert? Wait, sorry, you went to high school?
For a year. In Sacramento. I even went to prom.
How was it?
Humiliating. Come on, we have a robot to find.
Jeez, I can't get over this place. It's so normal and also incredibly creepy.
Definitely getting strong Justice Secret Facility vibes.
I've heard so many conspiracy theories, and this is like walking right into one of them.
Like what?
Like, you know, Justice created the noise.
What would JFK do?
He'd shut this shit down. If he knew what Justice had turned into, this is not what he wanted.
How would you know?
How'd you think I passed time back home? I read everything. Kennedy wanted to make sure what happened to his wife would never happen to anyone again. That's why he founded Justice, to protect the nation, not to subjugate it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can separate the two, Z. I think this is exactly what he intended.
Like, we're being, you know, Justice created the noise. That they kidnapped children and do experiments on them. That JFK is still alive.
John F. Kennedy still alive?
Well, yeah, Marilyn's alive.
Yeah, that's different, but the rest of it I buy. All of it.
That looks like our robot,
Except this one looks like it's been here for years. What does it mean?
It means there's probably a good reason why our robot came here, and we may be looking at it.
This is creepy.
Hold on. I need a minute.
What's going on?
Enclosed spaces, deep underground.
Sorry, I forgot. You're claustrophobic.
Just one flower in a bouquet of phobias. Fear of heights, fear of the dark, fear of abandonment.
I'm sorry.
No, nobody's fault. Annie made that very clear. Just a tragic set of circumstances.
I am sorry. Really. It's important that you know that.
I know, you've made that very clear. And I was serious. I don't need you to keep apologizing. Look, I'm not angry. Staying angry is exhausting. I can't keep blaming you for leaving. And the phobias, come on, that's not just on you. Everyone left. Until it was only moms and me. I mean, that was pretty fucking traumatic. Anyway, time to move forward. We might not be sisters, but we don't have to be enemies.
You're still my sister. No matter what.
I just want to keep moving. This is not creepy at all. Nope. Totally normal.
They're all deactivated. Nothing to worry about. But yeah.
Just a wild guess. We're in the school library?
I hope there's a way through.
If not, we're going back. Bad feeling just got worse.
We're not leaving without the robot.
They're using this.
Turn the lights off.
Could just be fluctuating power.
Yeah, maybe. Or that dead robot flicked the switch. Thank God, a way out. Locked.
Locked?
Well, you can't break the door down? ERP.
Burp.
No, URP, Universal Robotic Port, controls the door. Right, okay. We need a physical key. Or finger.
Unauthorized access. Please contact a caretaker unit or human staff.
You need a key to control the ERP, or a suitable robot finger. Where did the robots go?
This isn't good.
If they're waking up, This one.
Why this one?
Because the badge says librarian.
Oh.
Careful, careful. If you damage it, we'll never get out of here.
Got a better idea?
I got a screwdriver. There's a trick to detaching the arm. I've scavenged a few parts in my time. Most of the robots in Liberty are Frankensteins.
You mean Frankenstein's monsters?
No. Okay, it should be possible to detach the arm now, but there's a trick to it.
What's the trick?
You pull and twist. What the fuck?
Oh, no, you don't!
The robots are still awake. Okay.
They must have been hibernating to save power.
Does that mean?
It means we have to keep our eyes open and step lightly.
Don't worry, stepping lightly is my whole thing.
It's finger time.
Just stick it in.
Weird, but okay.
Nice fingering.
Ziggy! Honestly.
So, is it true you survived doing confidence games in Pacifica?
I survived by taking every gig I could find. Delivering food, doing rich people's personal shopping, walking their dogs, moving heavy furniture, working security at events.
Okay, fine, yeah, fine. I get it. You don't need to, you know.
Sure. Yeah. I supplemented my income with cons to pay the bills.
Oh yeah? Like what kind of cons?
Like, I deliver food to a ritzy apartment and bully them into giving me a huge tip. Or make them believe they hadn't paid for the food. Or I do someone's personal shopping.
Holy shit! Why is it moving like that? face! Welcome to my worst nightmare, fighting creepy robotic rejects in an abandoned underground high school.
That's an incredibly specific worst nightmare.
Return to your homeroom or dormitory. Return to your homeroom or dormitory, student. There's a curfew in effect.
Bitch attack!
Return
Be gone.
homeroom or dormitory. Return to your homeroom or there's a curfew in effect. There's a curfew in effect. Return to your homeroom or dormitory, student. There's a curfew in effect.
Great!
You're...
Great! This nightmare just got much worse. Hey! That must be all of them. There can't be more zombie robots in this place. Please. Why?
I don't know, Z. We need to keep moving. We have a robot to find.
You know, I'm starting to think it's not worth it.
If you want to head back, be my guest.
I'm not going back on my own, okay? But for the record, what the hell? What's that?
One of those squids I saw back home, I think they eat echoes.
But why is it a squid?
It looks like a squid, a translucent, monstrous, flying squid thing.
Either you're punking. I need a minute before we face whatever it is we're facing down there. If you want to go ahead, I won't stop you, but if you want to talk, we can talk.
It's okay. I need a breather. How are you doing?
You know what? Okay. All things considered. You don't have to keep checking on me, you know. I can take care of myself. I just needed a break.
Of course, you can take care of yourself. That doesn't mean I can't help. I mean, we're a family, right?
Are we having a heart-to-heart now? What do you want? So, do you want us to be sisters again?
I'm not asking you for anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get this over with. I'm sure the worst is behind us. More classrooms.
Maybe offices, dorm rooms, or maybe... Hey, did you hear that?
Oh, that squid thing again?
No, there's someone here. Someone human.
Here we go again with the whispering.
Squid's close. You should probably move. I don't... Someone's in there. Many someones. So,
Is it weird that there's not zombots?
Not weird. I prefer these freaks to, what did you call them? Zombots?
What do we do?
Writers. Fighting one guy, we help the one, right? Hello, boys.
And girls.
And girls. Didn't your parents teach you not to gang up on people?
Who the hell are you?
I'm fine. I don't need your help.
Oh, no. We insist.
Whoa.
In your face!
Ganging up on one person doesn't seem fair.
Have you seen what he can do? It's totally fair.
2 or 3 people, sure, but
He's really good at fighting.
okay, still not an excuse for unfair odds.
Well, now there's 3 of you against us. Happy?
I told you, I could have handled these guys.
You're on fire.
I told you.
Girl power.
I told you, I could have handled these guys.
Why don't show some gratitude?
Wait, is that sword?
It's me.
He's a normal, and the sword is
An illusion. He's using Vox. You're dead meat. An illusion. He's using Vox. Bitch attack.
I remember you guys. We
Jostled? Is that what you call getting your butt kicked?
That's what they do to you. What?
Surprise!
Well, it's working.
Dude, shut up.
Hey, did y'all have to move a house to get down here?
No, there was a staircase.
Move!
No, there was a staircase. It's super easy.
Wait, it was all just open? We had to do the whole thing to get in.
Sorry to hear that.
In your face!
Just some imagination and... Hey, easy. We're on the same side. You can put down your weapon and your shouts. I'm not here to fight you.
The enemy of my enemy, and so on.
I'm sorry, what?
She's trying to agree with you about being on the same side. She just has trouble communicating.
Oh.
I'm Ziggy. This is my, this Pax. And you are?
Eli. Thanks for helping. Although, I'm still not sure why you helped.
We're anomals, and anomals stick together.
Do they? I haven't been around other shoutmen in forever, so I wouldn't know.
It's a thing.
Is it though?
Look, I'm here to find something, and I'm not leaving until I do.
We're also looking for something, or someone. A missing robot. We could pool our resources.
Safety in numbers? I'm guessing you've also run into the zombie robots, or zombots, if you will.
No way.
Huh?
Sure. Murderbots, riders, squids. We're only missing justice at this point. Let's keep moving and stay together.
As long as it's fine with you.
Me? Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, you're not a horn rider.
I'm not really a rider. It's complicated.
But you arrived here with them?
They chased me here. I don't even know how they found me.
Right, so it really is complicated.
Yup.
You're vocal?
I tell stories, and those stories
Come to life. Like that's the word? I mean, very cool. Very cool.
Thank you. I like to keep my audience entertained.
Wait, you call your opponents your audience?
The world's a stage, and we're all of us players.
I like this one. Pax, can we keep him, please?
If you insist.
How did you find this place, Eli?
I've been looking for it for years. A couple of days ago, I got a
floor
solid
does
lead.
not look safe.
We can use the beam to cross.
Fine, but I'm not going first.
Don't worry, I'll be the test bunny. See? Perfectly safe.
I wouldn't call it safe. Looked pretty fucking unsafe to me.
Hey, I'm also afraid of heights, but you're okay. Just keep your eyes on the beam.
Okay. Here I go. Here I go.
You coming?
Yeah.
It's safe.
Oh, no!
You'll be fine. I promise. Ah! Ziggy! Can you hear me? Answer me! Z!
Pax?
Oh, thank God! Are you hurt?
You said it was safe.
I'm sorry, Z. Are you?
No, I don't think I'm hurt. I landed between walls on top of, I don't know what this, I think packing materials, but, okay, either I've gone blind or it's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing, and I hate the dark. I hate this.
We're gonna get you out of there, Z. Promise.
Hang in there, Ziggy. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll look for another way around. I'll find you guys.
Ziggy, where are you? Hold on, Z. I'm coming for you. Hey, Z! Call out when you hear me.
I hear you. I'm in here.
You gotta use your Vox, Z. You gotta phase through the wall.
I have no idea how thick it is or what it's made of. What if I get stuck?
We'll figure it out. Just try to calm down and breathe.
Okay, yeah, easy for you to say.
Follow my voice.
I'm here.
Move closer to me.
Pax?
Stay with me, Z.
How do we get out of here?
Try pushing through the wall.
Are you sure? Come on, is that the only solution? I prefer to not die today, Pax. Pushing my whole body through could kill me.
I'll help you. Put your hand through and grab onto mine. I'll pull you out.
If I get stuck, you get stuck.
I'm willing to take that chance. You're my sister. I'm not leaving you behind.
All right, okay, fuck it. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's do this.
Holy shit!
Are you okay? No missing bits?
No, Pax. No missing bits, not this time.
It was just a pinky. No great loss.
I hate you. You know how anxious I am with everything. Being trapped in what felt like a crypt didn't exactly help with the anxieties, but you came through for me. Thanks for pulling me through. You've lost your arm.
I trust you, sis. And I was not gonna leave you behind.
So, how do we feel about the new kid?
Don't know yet. Let's just keep our eyes open.
I don't know. Seems nice.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. What?
When was the last time you were around a Boise?
Fuck you, Pax.
Z!
Yeah?
Hey, Z?
Yeah, what do you want? What the hell?
This is nice.
You're joking, right? Please tell you're joking. Hey, they've got swings. Do you remember when we used to do this for hours? It's a miracle we didn't get sick. Well, no, actually, I did. A lot. Oh, speaking of sick. Oh my, the wall space is like
Tracking us with their wireless technology.
There were rat skeletons, Pax. Rat skeletons.
Is this going to hold the two of us?
Only one way to find out.
Look, Ziggy, I've changed a lot. I've learned a lot, and I'm figuring out how to be part of a family again.
Is the crew your family in this situation? You've really gone soft.
What we've got going works. I haven't gotten this close to people since leaving Liberty. I'm not asking you to let Annie go. And you don't have to stay with us if you don't want to. I just want you to be a part of my life again. We can take care of each other. And I can do a better job this time.
I want to trust you again. I really do. I can't shake the image of you attending the prom. Are there photos, please?
Oh, I burned them all. No one will ever know.
Oh my, not again.
We can do this.
Yeah, fine.
Surprise!
You were acting in violation of school guidelines. This is subject to corporal punishment.
Not again. What's with you guys? You all share the same scripts or something?
That's correct. We share the same behavioral scripts.
Great. Remember when we fought those bullies at the market in Sweet Home?
This is nothing like fighting a bunch of 7-year-olds.
It's sort of the same. What did you call these guys? Take that! Like I said, what did you call these guys? Zombots?
Zombots. Yeah, like zombie-robots. Zombots, you know?
Yeah, I got that, Z. Not that clever.
Clever, especially since Justice calls their combat robots combots.
Who decided that was a good name? I mean, combots?
You know what? I think it's pretty good. If Justice is good at anything, it's Brandon.
We make a good team.
You think?
Bitch attack! Ziggy.
What?
Ziggy! Pax! Over here! It's me, Eli, from before.
He's such a goofball.
You're okay? I knew you'd be okay.
I'm good. I'm good. Pax saved... my sister saved my ass.
Way to go, Pax.
Did you, did you find what you were looking for yet?
Yes and no. I found something. It'll just take a second. Follow me. This was my room when I lived here. It'll just take a second. I thought I left it here, but I don't see it.
What are you looking for?
Something important. A gift from someone who took care of me. The only person who cared for me.
Oh, well, we'll help you look. Right, Pax? So what are we looking for?
A doll. My friend made it for me. I used to hide it under my pillow to keep me safe at night.
Wait, so you lived here? What, you went to school here?
Sort of. This wasn't a regular school. Justice did experiments on us. Kids my age.
What kind of experiments?
They tried to make us into deviants. You know, shoutmen, anomals.
What?
They'd put us in the whispering room, and when we came out, they'd tell us to talk, to try and mess with people. Most of the time, with most of the kids, it didn't work. They tried for years. And then one day, my friend, she was also changed. We kept it a secret, so the wardens wouldn't send us away. We looked out for each other. I already searched her room. Couldn't find any clue to where she might have gone.
What happened to her?
Eventually, they just closed the place down. Shipped me off to a justice academy. I don't know where they sent her. Ophelia. I have to find her.
Is this it?
No. Okay, so I don't know where they sent her. Ophelia. I have to find her.
What about this one?
Mine was sewn by hand. Like I said, I don't know where they...
This one?
Sorry. Look for something handmade. Anyway, I don't know where they sent her. Ophelia. I have to find her. I owe her that. And everything.
Is this it?
No.
This it?
No way! You found it!
What is it supposed to be?
Ophelia, my friend, the one who looked out for me, she told me about a creature who kept her safe before she ended up here. I loved hearing stories about it. The antlers, the mask made of bone, the fire in its belly. I asked if this creature could keep me safe too, so she made me this to protect me. It was a birthday gift. Not that we really had birthdays. She sort of inspired my love of storytelling. Her and this little dude.
Why, so you're back here to look for answers?
Yeah, I was hoping. I mean, usually I'm an optimist. It takes a lot to get me down, but...
Maybe we can help you find your friend.
Maybe. I appreciate the offer. I want to keep going, see if I can find any more information about Ophelia, my friend. There's a computer room all the way down. I'm thinking that's a good place to look for information. So how did you get out from that crawl space?
Pax helped me push through a wall.
Huh. So that's what you do.
That's part of it. I vibrate and then I can slip through solid matter.
Cool.
No, it's dangerous, so I try not to do it. I lost my finger once.
You lost a finger? That's hardcore.
Is it? Really?
It's pretty hardcore.
I was 5. Didn't feel very hardcore back then, you know.
Hey, wear every scar as a trophy. It's part of your identity.
I guess.
So anyway, I've been looking for it for years. A couple of days ago, I got a solid lead. Here it is.
Oh, wow. Weird that we'd end up here at the same time.
There's no such thing as coincidence. This was meant to be.
Yeah? You really believe so?
I really believe so. I'm not sure I would have won that fight without you. You arrived just in time.
Like the wizards we are.
Truth. And you guys are looking for a robot? There are a lot of robots around.
We're looking for a very particular robot. Our driver?
How did it end up here?
Good question. One I'd very much like answered.
Return to your home.
This looks exactly... coming at you! So anyway, this looks exactly like my high school cafeteria.
What, robots and all?
We did have a lot of jobs.
Oh, same thing. Which group are you from?
The me group. I ate alone.
Oh.
Not to me. I hated eating with other people.
I'm sorry to ask, but...
Girl power!
There he is! The traitor!
How could you betray us after everything?
You broke Patsy's heart, man.
This has nothing to do with you guys. Just go!
Not without your head, brother.
I'm sorry to ask, but what's with all...
If you're coming for this guy, you might as well give up now. He's with us.
But you just met him. How can he be...
They're out to get you.
You just met him. How can he be with you?
I don't know.
Hello, loser.
I don't know, we all just clicked, you know?
I don't, but I wish I did.
That's an normal thing you wouldn't understand.
Wait, you're all of these shoutmen?
That didn't register until now.
I'm not the most receptive person in the world, okay?
What? We destroyed your friend earlier, so we
Our friend?
Bitch attack. Dude's got a flamethrower.
Oh yeah, that's the fireman.
Wait, you know them?
We socialized, but he creased me out. Way too infatuated with fire. Great at barbecues, though.
Our friend.
Careful with that flamethrower, buddy. You could end up burning something.
That's the point.
Stop moving.
That's the point.
In your face.
That's
Sure, but we're in an underground facility with only one exit. Maybe not start a fire we can't escape?
I was planning on burning you.
The way you're waving that thing around, you risk burning everything, including yourself.
What do you do? What's the point of this conversation?
You look different. You sure you're a writer? Sure, but the rest of them look like they've done their shopping for a post-apocalyptic catalog.
Your point is?
Point is, you stand out. And not in a good way. You'll never be a part of their club.
I have my own club, and that club was versus the cleansing fire.
Buzz off! You've got serious issues.
Fire can't hurt.
Bitch attack!
Hey, any more writers down here, Eli?
I don't think so, unless...
What?
Unless she brought more.
She?
My ex. Also, the boss lady of our pack.
Your ex? The boss?
I made some terrible choices, don't judge me.
Eli!
Hey! This is as far down as it goes. This floor. Also, you robot is check Do you think these computers still work?
Only one way to find out. Why?
If we can access the files, we can search for information about my friend.
Well, let's give it a shot.
And I'll look for our robot. Eli!
Hey!
Robot? You in here? We've got echoes, kid. And lots of them.
We're being infiltrated by
There you are. Finally. What are you doing in that chair? What the heck is this place? The echoes, the whispers. This is the whispering. This is where they experimented on the children.
Pax? What happened? Why do I feel so strange? Someone is whispering to me. Inside. Many someones.
Who are you? You're not a robot.
My voice is different because my original programming has been restored. I'm the caretaker, but I'm also still the robot you so affectionately called Tin Can and Rust Bucket. I am many things now. It was very odd.
You were infected by an echo, which is impossible.
Oh, is that what it was? An echo? It was invasive. It flooded my circuits with awful thoughts and images, trying to make me afraid and angry, trying to make me hate. Is this what humans have to contend with? If so, I feel sorry for everyone. I would have been unable to extract myself if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
I just don't understand how an echo could work on you. You're not human.
I'm not. Although I do feel very different.
What do you mean by feel different? Do robots feel things?
That depends on your definition of the word. But no, not by human standards. Except now, I do feel things. I can't explain it, Pax. I'm the same, but different. Very different.
The caretaker, what does that mean?
It's my name and my role. I took care of the children. I still do. They're my responsibility.
You took care of the children. But in this school?
This is where I was posted. I'm a caretaker model, and the children were my responsibility. At some point, the administrators must have decommissioned me, wiped all my programming, my memories. When Luna bought me, she installed an open source personality. But there was obviously still something of the caretaker left in my cache. That's what pulled me here. When we got close to this place, I picked up a signal. Something was triggered. I'm sorry I left you all behind, but I was unable to resist the call.
Come on, robot. Caretaker. Whatever's happening to you, you're still our driver.
I'm sorry, Pax. I can't leave.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how long we've been looking for you?
My responsibility is with the children. This is where I belong, where I'm meant to be.
This place is abandoned. The children are all gone.
I apologize, but I can't go with you.
The children are gone. There's no reason for you to stay.
There might still be children left behind. They might come back. I can't leave, Pax. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, Pax. But until all the—
Move!
Oh!
Did you feel something?
That was odd. I felt compelled to move. I'm sorry. Did you say something just before? This must be what it's like to feel distracted. I hope it doesn't mean I'm less capable of performing my duties.
I used vocals on you to make you move.
Oh. So that's what it feels like. It's very strange. Why did you do that, Pax?
I guess to see if it will work. It means you're not like any other robot. You're more like a human.
Human? I see. But until all the children are safe and accounted for, I must stay here. I hope you understand, Pax. It's not
The
that I
kids
don't
are
want—
okay.
They are?
I promise.
Oh. In that case, I'm ready to leave when you—
That's your robot? But that's...
Eli?
CT? Wow, you're still here? I guess that makes sense.
Wait, what? You know each other?
CT was my caretaker. I thought they dismantled the caretaker units when they shut the place down and sent all the children away.
So you were telling the truth about the children, Pax. I wasn't dismantled. They just wiped my memory and programming. My goodness, Eli. You're a grown man.
It's been over a decade, CT. I came back to look for my friend, Ophelia. Do you remember her?
Of course. You two were always getting into trouble. Unfortunately, I have no— information about the children who were sent away. The records were erased from the servers.
Oh no. This whole time I thought, if I could just find this place again, I'd also find her. But that was stupid. It's been so long. But what are you doing back here, CT?
I came back for the children. I also thought I would find them here, which I realize now was illogical. Those children are all grown. Before that, I served as their driver and cook. I hope they'll let me continue that assignment.
Why do you think we came after you? But first, we need to get out of here.
Pardon me.
CT, can you call the elevator for us?
Yes, I can. Excuse me.
Where's Theo?
Who's Theo?
He probably went back to the bus.
You guys have a bus?
Yeah, I thought we told you. We have a bus.
Theo. Theo!
Something's not right. Wait, what's that smell?
I know that smell. Bikes.
Hey, caretaker, you should stay back.
Riders. And they have Theo and no.
Where's Sai?
Brothers, sisters, let them go.
They stole our bikes!
Surrender, and we'll let your friends leave, Eli.
It's fine, Ziggy. This is my fight. I'll just turn myself in and...
Nope. You're one of us now. And we don't leave anyone behind. Let our people go.
Fine. You wanna dance? Light 'em up, riders!
Hoax can trick people into seeing things that aren't real. What would happen if we used our new shout to make them believe they're on fire? You're burning. Surprise! Let's show these guys what.
We're actually doing fine.
Even Shoutman's burn.
Trust no one. Hey, where's Sai?
She's not with you.
Take that. No, where's Sai?
No idea. Haven't seen her for ages.
Theo?
I don't know.
Okay, she can take care of herself.
You're right. They really love fire, don't they?
What was that? What was that?
No, I said it's a sign of a primitive culture.
Oh, sorry. I thought you...
Everyone hates you.
Oh.
Bitch attack.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said dim-witted vulture.
Why would I say dim-witted vulture?
I don't know. I wasn't... I don't know. I wasn't the one who said it.
Okay, so what's up with all the fire?
The fire cleanses.
No one messes with my family.
Yo, Sai. You good?
Peachy.
What were you doing?
I went for a walk, and when I came back...
Go away. In your face. Kangaroo girl? We're in America, not Australia.
I'm sure there are kangaroos here. What the fuck was that bit?
Nice entrance, Sai.
I get mad.
Hello, loser.
I get mad when people fuck with my friends.
You broke my fucking heart, Eli. You're going to pay for ghosting me.
Seriously, what is going on here?
She's not always this angry.
You were real mad the first time we met.
Wait. You've met?
Twice. Be gone. Twice. Patsy rudely interrupted my beauty sleep back in Oregon.
Patsy, I thought you weren't going to attack any more travelers.
Surprise!
You shouldn't be talking about breaking promises.
Move!
Jesus, this is getting tedious. Everyone. You're all on the same side. We're all friends. Yes?
We are?
Well, clearly we are.
What's your point?
You're all wasting time fighting each other when the real enemy's justice. So please just stop this nonsense. Make up. Let's all get on with things, all right?
Patsy, can we just talk this out?
You want to talk? Fine. Let's talk.
I'm sorry for just leaving in the middle of the night.
It was a shitty thing to do. Was any of it real? Or were you just using me to get what you wanted?
Of course it was real. And it was good. For a while. But my path lies elsewhere, and so does yours, I think. That doesn't mean I don't care about you.
I just thought I work hard to provide for the pack. Changed everything to have someone looking out for me for a change. But I know it's over. I was just angry you didn't trust me enough to talk to me.
I get it. I should have done things differently. No hard feelings?
I guess. Just know, you're downgrading. These folks didn't have the spine to finish our fight properly in Oregon. Good luck toughening them up. Ride safe, boo.
These guys are actually nice. That guy over there asked me about my art.
On the one hand, they did hold us hostage. On the other, they gave us a snack.
Trail mix and bottled water.
A choice of sparkling and non-sparkling.
God, I almost feel bad for kicking their asses.
We should do something for them. How about a free show?
Are you serious?
Actually, that sounds like jolly good fun. Pax, you're cool.
Let's do it.
Hot dog! Let's get our instruments.
You sure about this, Pax?
Lighten up, Theo. It's good for morale. Let's put on a good show for these guys.
I'm here for it.
Is this what we call the Stockholm Syndrome?
So, which song do we play?
I haven't been to a concert in years.
I don't think I've ever been to a concert.
Well, this is gonna rock.
You better kill it, Pax. Woo! No, seriously, because people know we're related, okay? Do not embarrass me.
I hope they perform better than they did at the Republic border crossing.
You... what?
Guys, gals, non-binary pals, we are the Dustborn! One, two, three, four! Information, epidemic, thought pollution, it's systemic, a global eclipse of reason, the great American flu, a plague for every season, influence, apocalypse. Concentration, mass confusion, divided states of consciousness, an epidemic Armageddon, a great American lie, the latest bioweapon for the influence, apocalypse.
And so it was that I found myself walking barefoot along the Mother Road through the Promised Lands. I hadn't eaten in a week. I was dehydrated and close to death's door when a vast and terrifying figure appeared before me. This was Bituman.
Shit, dude!
Nice.
Ay, Dios mío.
The black top melted beneath his feet. He towered over me, blocking out the stars. His breath stank of tarmac and engine oil. I thought I was dead. But his noxious breath nourished me. His molten gaze eased all my pains, and when he spoke, in a voice of thunder and fire, I fell into a dreamless sleep. When I woke up, I was with the Horde Riders. They called me a prophet, they fed and clothed me, and gave me shelter. From them, I learned the mysterious ways of the 100 routes, and by, I earned my own ride. Which is when I decided to skedaddle and look for answers to all my questions. Who am I? Where did I come from? Why did the asphalt god save me? And who was the girl who took care of me when I was a lost child in an unfamiliar place? Which brings us back here, to this place, and to the end of my story, for now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Wow. Good show. Any of it true?
I tell no lies, Gnome. Do you guys sleep outside?
I do. Well, I mean, last night I did. They all sleep on the bus.
I love sleeping outside, unless it's raining.
What do you do if it's raining?
I still sleep outside. I just get very wet.
You're weird.
Thank you.
Hi, Pax.
Hey, how do you feel?
Oh, I don't believe I've ever been asked that question before. I think my answer is normal. I feel normal. By that, I don't mean the same as before. I mean that I feel. And that feels normal.
What do you remember from before the reboot?
I like to think of it as a rebirth. And I remember everything. Well, everything from before they shut me down and after I woke up in La Torre. There's a gap in the middle. But I want to reassure you, Pax, there's no other hidden me. This is it. All of me. And more. I'm finally alive. I don't know if I have the words to describe it.
You and Eli go way back.
I was his caretaker. But I'm not sure I should speak to him about it. It might be upsetting to be reminded of an unpleasant time in his life. Eli was always so full of life and optimism, despite the grim circumstances. It appears he hasn't changed one bit.
What about Eli's O? Do you remember her?
She wasn't one of my children. There were over a dozen caretakers. I was responsible for the younger boys. I often saw her with Eli, but I know nothing about the girl. We were programmed to only care for our wards, no one else. If that sounds cruel, perhaps it was. But I believe we brought comfort to the children, even if we could do nothing else for them.
What did they do to the kids in that place?
The caretaker units were teachers and counselors. Our job was to care and provide for the children. We had no insight into what went on behind closed doors. I knew that the children were taken into what they called the Whispering Room. But for what reason, I can't tell you. That's why I went into the room myself when I returned. I wanted to see, to understand.
So, your rebirth, what happened to you in that room?
I came home to retrieve my memories and reboot my original program so that I could care for the children again. I did not plan to enter the Forbidden Room, but I wanted to understand. And so I walked into the Whispering Room and turned on the machines. It was perhaps an act of rebellion against those who built me. I heard the voices, the whispers, and then I blacked out. I think that's the best word for it. Some time passed, the whispers in my head. I don't think they're going away, and I think that's okay.
How did you end up working for Luna?
When they decommissioned me, I lost myself. If I had to guess, my body ended up on the black market. When I woke up a few years later in La Torre, I'd been wiped clean. They removed my memories and programming, but not my full backup. When I came home, I was able to retrieve everything, up until the moment of my demise. Those years in between are gone forever. And how I came to be in Pacifica with Luna, I'll never know.
Anyway,
I appreciate your kindness, Pax, especially given the rocky start to our relationship. I look forward to getting to know you better. Can I help you with something?
you got the drone working.
His name is Cat. He was a surveyor drone. I liberated him from those limitations, and now he can be whatever he wants.
And what does he want?
He wants to be close to me. Like a cat to a human. He's fond of me. And I think I'm fond of him.
What's cooking, Doc?
Nothing special, I'm afraid. We have potatoes and vegetables from your mother's commune, but I haven't been able to restock on anything else. As part of my caretaker protocol, I have the ability to taste food and judge flavor and nutritional values, but I can't tell whether something is good or not.
Do you guys sleep outside?
Well, I mean, last night I did. They all sleep on the bus.
I love sleeping outside, unless it's raining.
What do you do if it's raining?
I still sleep outside. I just get very wet.
What do you think of the new kid?
Kid's got a big heart, and he's hella charming. I can see why your sister's starry-eyed. And his Vox.
Haven't heard anything like it. I hope he decides to stick around.
Sure. The more the merrier, I guess.
You don't trust Eli?
It's not that. He's obviously a good kid. It's just... This began with just the four of us. Then we picked up your sister, and... Don't get me wrong, Ziggy's awesome, and I'm really happy she's here. But now there's Eli, and the caretaker, and who knows what's next.
If it was just the four of us, we might not have gotten this far.
Fair point. I just wish... Nah, forget it. It's fine. I'm fine. It's all fine. Sure.
Keep drawing. Maybe someday you'll be a pro.
Funny.
I still sleep outside. I just get very wet.
You're weird.
Thank you.
What's that you're reading?
Letter. Did you need something, Pax?
I like the new kid. He's very friendly and personable. It's not like we can't spare a seat on the bus, but I don't want to make this call on my own.
We should bring Eli on board. He's a good fighter. The robot knows him. He gets on with Ziggy, and he's a normal.
Sounds like your mind's made up. You know him better than I do. Although, how well can you know him after just a few hours?
Well enough to vouch for him.
Okay. I trust your judgment on this.
Thoughts about what Eli told us? About the school, about the experiments on kids?
I'd love to believe it's not true. Just so I don't have to imagine what those kids went through. But between the bunker, Eli's testimony, and the caretaker's existence, there's not much room for doubt. And there have been rumors. The Puritans certainly believed it was true, that justice had the capability to make new anomals. Now we have living proof, along with a robot who can corroborate everything. It's a lot. And it's valuable data to bring to Nova Scotia.
You spoke with the caretaker?
To learn whatever I could about the school and what went on there. She didn't know much. But enough to support Eli's story, and she seems personable and dependable. Hopefully more so than the previous iteration. Sorry for brushing off your concerns about having a robot driver. It turns out you were right.
All right.
Okay.
I went through
Hey, boss.
So, anyway, am I interrupting?
Actually, we're
Not
talking.
At all. I wanted to talk to you. You kicked ass today, Pax. I'm really happy I met you. Also, you, of course. Both of you. All of you.
Of course.
I mean it.
I know you do.
Did I say something wrong?
No. You, no.
What are your plans, Eli?
To find O, my friend. Ophelia. I should get going at first light.
You're leaving?
We're on an important mission, Eli. You should reconsider, you know?
I can't give up on O. Even though her trail's dead, she's out there somewhere and she may need my help. Although, CT may be my best and only lead to where to go next. She says she has no information about Ophelia. But maybe if we spend more time together, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I also don't want to be a burden on you guys.
You won't be a burden.
Thank you, Ziggy.
What do you remember of your friend Ophelia?
When the school shut down, O and I were separated. They sent me to a Justice Academy in the Heartlands to become a good little soldier boy. Maybe she was shipped to another school. They knew about her abilities. We were both careful. We never told the custodians about what we could do, or use words in front of them. They thought we were both failed experiments like most of the other kids. To be honest, all I had to go on was our old school. I have no idea where to go next. At least I found the doll and CT, your caretaker unit. That's more than I had before, I guess.
Seems like you have a complicated history with the writers.
You could say that. Patsy and I were together for a few months, and I thought we were just having fun. When I got a solid lead on the location of my old school, I just left with Patsy's old bike. I thought she'd be cool with it. I understand now how that hurt her. She wanted more, and I broke her heart. I honestly wouldn't mind going back once I found O. Not to be with Patsy. I don't think we're a good match. But to be a Horn Rider again, I enjoyed it. They're good people. Maybe I can even stop them from assaulting innocent travelers.
Do you really believe all that stuff about the asphalt god?
Pax, come on, seriously?
I do. It wasn't bullshit. The story I told earlier, Bitu Man did appear to me. He did save my life. Like I said, I tell no lies.
Okay.
So, that toy from your old room, it looks a whole lot like your conjuring of the asphalt god.
That's why I joined the Riders. My vision of the tar dude looked almost exactly like the doll O made for me. The tar dude brought me to them. Same way he brought me to you. He'll lead me to Ophelia, I'm sure of it.
I picked this up in Liberty.
That's cute. What is it?
Jane of the Void. Some of the women in Liberty, I mean, most of them, but not moms, because they were Catholic. Well, at least Rosa was. Not so much Annie, but Okay, but the women, right? They'd worship, okay, worship is the wrong word. It's more like commune with...
Whoa, slow down, Z. You lost me. Liberty, moms, what women?
Jeez, yeah, it's a lot. You know what? I'll tell you later. So we grew up in this place called Liberty, and recently people there, all women, by the way, began praying to Jane of the Void. She's a deity who protects rural communities, kind of like your Bitterman. They built this giant effigy, and they'd leave offerings in the forest, and there were daily prayers. Anyway, this is her, Jane of the Void. Or at least an effigy of her, made for children. Thank you, Pax. This is actually meaningful to me.
Cool. Maybe your Jane hangs out with my tar dude.
This belongs to you, Eli.
Oh, sick. One of my brothers or sisters must have dropped it. You already know about the two-man, the tar dude, asphalt god of the sacred routes of the Republic, a being so powerful and cool, they named him Thrice. People think he's a myth, just a story told by writers, but nothing could be farther from the truth. The tar dude's real. Sometimes at night you can see him rising from the tarmac. He helps those who travel the highways, but only if your heart is pure and your soul's free. Like me, like you. He'll guide you to where you're going. Good luck.
More about Jane of the Void.
Do you know how you got your Vox? Your word powers?
Sort of. I was so young. They put me in the whispering room for hours and hours. They did that to all of us, over and over again. And then they asked us to say stuff, to see if we were shoutmen or deviants, anomals. O was the one who realized I could make people believe anything I told them. And she told me to hide it, pretend I couldn't, to stop them from sending me away. There were kids who didn't hide it, and they just vanished.
How did it feel to meet the caretaker again?
You know, I'd completely forgotten about her until I saw her today. Remember, I was just a little kid, but CT was always nice to me. I remember that. She was programmed to care for us. I don't blame her for anything that happened. Maybe it was a bit unsettling to suddenly see her again, but no more than being back in that place. And maybe CT knows something that can lead me to O.
I'm going to stretch my legs, but thanks for the chat, Eli. It was illuminating.
No, my sister means well, even if she's not great at expressing herself.
And I do hope you choose to stick around.
Thank you, ma'am.
Like I was trying to say, I went through a phase where I thought moms were robots.
And were they?
Well, technically it's never been disproved, so...
Since my parents basically...
Check out the stars. Sorry, I was in my own head.
You're not mingling.
I decided to start. It's spectacular. Hey, did you notice anything off with Sai? I'm getting odd vibes is what I'm saying. I just don't want us to ignore a real problem and for that to jeopardize the mission or Sai's mental health.
I'm sure it's nothing. But let me know if you see or sense anything. I want to nip things in the bud before they blow up.
Prime bud nipping time. I'm sure it's fine. Anyone would be stressed out after a day like this. Well, my day was pretty dull. I slept late and then was held hostage by a bunch of surprisingly polite post-apocalypse cosplayers. You had a whole big adventure. You even caught yourself a cutie. I'm not keen on new faces, but it's nice to have someone a little less jaded around.
Cutie, huh? You don't seriously think I'm looking
to... No, you don't stand a chance. The new sexy is remarkably cheerful for someone who spent their formative years in justice chains. I thought my origin story was bad, caught up in the broadcast while vacationing with my parents, but his is worse. Do you believe justice is breeding their own anomal army?
Do you remember much of the broadcast?
Oh, God, no. Nothing. I was 7, living in a cocoon of luxury. I do remember being afraid, people screaming, but my father got us out of the Republic and back to Hong Kong in a day. It's amazing what money can do. We never spoke of it. They split up soon after. My father moved back to England. My mother rediscovered gin. And I didn't even realize that I had powers until I was in boarding school. As anomal origin stories go, it's not very exciting. The stars really are spectacular out here. I don't think I've ever seen them like this. Makes me miss city life a lot less. When I go back home...
Do you miss us?
Do you?
That's not an answer. But, yeah, I guess I do.
Huh. Isn't it obvious? I wasn't the one who ended things. This time. Right. So, when this is all over, we should go stargazing. Somewhere with decent table service. Anyway, feel free to leave. I'm sure others would appreciate a moment of your time. What are you doing?
Getting more comfortable? Do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
Dinner is ready.
So, Eli's staying?
For the time being, seeing as I have no idea where O may be. I figured I'd go with you and see where the road takes me.
Hey, caretaker? The caretaker? Or,
Technically, it's the caretaker. But it's a title I shared with 17 other units, so I'm not precious about it.
Caretaker, comma, the.
Huh?
Please, call me the Mr. Caretaker is my father.
You guys really like your own jokes.
Yeah, and it never ends, and Theo understands about a third of them, maybe?
I'm getting better. More like half.
You gotta read on us real quick, Z.
To be fair, we're pretty easy to read.
Anyway, the caretaker, I've got questions. Do you know Henry and Betty? Mary and Mikey? What's the lore? What's your deal, huh?
I'm sorry, but Justice didn't give us bespoke backstories like the ones Henry and Betty have.
I'm just gonna say, I'm surprised Justice decided to reprogram standard labor robots for the caretaker program. I mean, they have custom-made combots with next-level weapons tech, so I don't get... Why would you use a basic model?
Basic? Rude.
She makes a good point. None of us were custom-built to be caretaker units.
They probably didn't want evidence of customized childcare robots for a secret government program.
Plausible deniability. Use standard technology, do custom reprogramming, wipe them afterwards.
They really did want to keep things on the down low.
Hey, why don't we talk about something else? Do you guys do sing-alongs?
Please, don't give them any ideas.
Like they don't know any better, but the life is fucking it's all.